Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. It's 5:09 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'm gonna do a video review of the action price on NQ for Friday, October 21. So what I have here in front of you is the overnight session. Before I start, let me remind you that to subscribe to my channel and like and share. So make sure that that you hit the little bell right there, so in that way you would receive alerts when I publish new videos. Also, in the description of this video, you will find a bunch of or 3 or 4 links to Apex funding, which is a very good option for you to start your trading career if you're new in this and without risking your own money. So you pay a little fee to be in the market and make sure to understand the rules and follow them. In Apex, it has a restriction that it's what most people don't like, but it's also the way that you probably trade. You have to maintain the stops very tight, so in that way, if you make a good move on profit, then you don't come back and lose it, because if you draw for price, it tracks the intraday. So let's say that you make $500 and then you lose that $500, then that is going to the level from the top of that $500, that withdraw will count against your maximum withdrawal intraday. So make sure to read the way that they function, and they have a couple of videos explaining how it works, so in that way you know where you're coming into. Also, I do have a Top Step Trader, and that one there is 80% discount, and if you use the link, that is 20% discount on that link, and then make sure to use that link to receive that option. That one is a little bit more flexible, it's a little bit more expensive as well, but and you do have 2 steps instead of 1 step to qualify for Apex. So make sure that you check them both, and there are some others that you can use as well. Also, remind you guys that I'm not a financial advisor, so what I'm doing here is to share with you what do I do and what my strategy is. So make sure to understand that if you trade real money, this is at your own risk. There's a lot of psychology on trading, so make sure that you use money that actually you don't need in the short term, and you can lose, let's say that way. So especially if you're just starting, that's why you should use one of the and prove yourself that you are doing good with one of these trading funding companies, instead of risking your own money. Also, if you have any questions, again, my Discord channel or my Discord server is in the description, the link for it, and you can ask questions there, or you can just put the questions in the comments on this video. Okay, so let's start with this. So I made a little change in here that probably would give a notion of what happened on Friday. So market came, and what I have here is the close of the previous day, and I put this indicator here. So this indicator is is called volume zones. So I just put it there. So let me open the indicator right here, volume zones. Okay, so here it's basically the default values on the volume zones that I use. I'm not sure if it comes with the default installation of NinjaTrader, when it is this one here. So I do have no, not the order flow, is the volume zones right there. So it's a default value right there, what you will see. So there's no changes. I just put it there. So what this one would give you is the volume that you have represented by these bars. Okay, so you see that here is the maximum amount of volume, and then you have lower volume here, lower volume at this level. So basically what I do is to use this tool on the Fibonacci that I have set up. You can see, and then I'm gonna put also the setup. Once again, I'm gonna put the setup of the video to configure these charts in this area right here. So take a look at it, and so in that way you know how it's configured. Now what I do is I'm going to this drawing tool here, and then I kind of look for high or touches in the highs and touches in the lows. So basically you see that there's a big volume here before the market open. So I'm gonna take and pick this one here, and then move this one, and you see that it's creating there's a bunch of touches right here. So I'm gonna use this one right here as well. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. So before the day started, I started to think, okay, this one is going to be a range day. Why? Because the market, the price is not going to is not going anywhere yet. So it doesn't have a direction. Let's wait for NinjaTrader to refresh. And you know what? I use this one, this brick counter indicator, but and I created this one. It's not very efficient. So it's not very efficient, so it takes a while for the market for the chart to load. And also I don't use it during trading hours, because what happened is that it slows down and creates a big latency on the chart itself. So I shared this one in the Discord channel, but make sure that you use it just for analysis and not for trading. Okay, so so what I was saying is that, okay, you do have some move to the upside. There's a really nice move at 850 right here to the upside, and then move from support 1 all the way through this line here. Okay, so basically you have the market on moving sideways after this big move. So still I was thinking, okay, so this made a really nice move to the upside very fast. This one was from 940.56 all the way up to 903. So it was very fast, and then it started to move down, and we're still pre-market. So my interpretation was, okay, so from here the market can collapse, or we can make a good move to the upside. Now the reason for this one was the Wall Street Journal indicated that there was the interest rate hike. The interest rate hikes are going to be eased after the next one. So that is probably giving a good signal to the market. So the signal was actually very bullish. There was some consolidation in this area here, but then at 8:30, and then it started to move, and we are just at support one. So make sure that you take this pivot numbers, supports and resistance very seriously, and you see that those are going to be, could be a target, as well as this red zone. This one is definition oversold, oversold value. And also look at this, so it's kind of almost perfect. It goes to the release one right here, so you'll see that one there is a release, is a resistance one, and then you have middle right here. So these are important areas of support and resistance. So let's start looking at the day. So I'm gonna expand this a little bit, okay, and then let's move little by little to the right here. So I remember I'm looking at the 30-minute chart as well. I didn't want to do that. Okay, so I'm looking at the 30 minutes chart as well. Market opened right at 9:30 right here. So here I do have the big run very fast. You had to pull the trigger using your using the market order buy. You cannot use these prices. I don't have it activated, but anyways, so you go here. There was a nice move to the upside, touched that value there, came back down, and started to move sideways pre-market. And here it's actually a really choppy area right here. So we start the day, and let's see if we can identify some entries. So remember that we are looking for and I'm gonna use this one this time to give you a good indication of what I do. So let's this one is moving to the upside, and then I'm gonna put here the point of entry. So this one is the entry point. This one measures the risk. So if I move this one a little bit farther, I'm gonna put my $220 risk right there. 225, 230, 215. Come on. There you go. Okay, so I have my 220. Now my target is a little bit below this one. Is $200 for the first target, and then the second target would be $400 on this second trade, right? So let's move this one, guys. I hope you like this video, and I'm gonna go and do some analysis here that probably is going to be very valuable for you. So okay, so right here you're in a mess, right? Still you are within this range area. Nothing that you can do at this point, or nothing that I would do at this point. You do have here a break to the downside. Let's put also this one here, but to the downside now, and I'm gonna put not 240 but 220 as well. Okay, so here you have a same picture, but moving to the downside. So I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna say, okay, so here we do have market that is moving sideways, and what I want to do is to enter when I see a sign that it's either one of our four setups. You can see those in the Discord channel. So basically you do have here movement, Also nothing to do right here. We are right in the middle of the channel zone, so nothing there. There's a bounce in this area here. There's a short-term breakdown here, but there's a previous low here, which could be a magnet also. So if you enter this one, no, it's not a good entry. Yeah. So then you have a large move. Try to move outside of this range area here. There's a higher high right there. And then found resistance here, came back down and gave you the impression that it was going to continue moving. But we do not have, after this large move, we are overly extended in the momentum indicator. So no setup, no clean setup there. You can take a bet there and try to trade this break to the upside. But if you see here, that was probably not a good idea. Now you see a momentum reset. Now momentum is in the momentum is at this point here, moving back up, and there's a green light, a green candle right there that could fail. Yes, could fail. But then that one there would be kind of a good entry. Price is above the moving average. Price is above. Let me see if I can start. Okay, yes, I can start moving like this. So price can start moving to the upside. The price is actually above all the moving averages. And the stack is positive, so that one is a good entry, and this one is actually a week out of the cloud. So you see that there's a touch in the cloud, and then there's a move, and then price went up, came back down, and then that one is a touch. So if we want to measure what could happen with this entry, we put that entry right there. Okay, and now we move, and we have to find that target, which is 1165. And also, if you see that the entry is kind of in our 1150 kind of like a price, so good possibility that this one happens, especially because you have a move back of the of this momentum indicator. It's within the, it's not above the zero line, but it's moving back above with that green histogram line. So you go here, you get there, and and then you have your first target. Okay. So what happened here is that the price. You enter the price here, it touches actually if it's, since it's 200, it needs to touch only that 5 or that 6, a little bit below that 6. So it's $200 in. Okay, and now you get there, you get the second target. This is $400. It's a little bit less than that. I should probably modify this one to make it more real. Okay, so let's see if I can do that. More real for me, okay? So let's see what is the property on this one. Okay, so I'm going to go and put levels, and then this one minus 100 minus you know what, I'm not going to do it because these are percentages, and I that's fine. I'm not going to do it now. It's going to take a little bit more, but anyways, it's 200. I don't use this tool when I'm trading, so this one is just to show you. And then you have a third target right there if you're using 3 contracts. A little bit too much, but this could happen now. So that first target is completed, and also a second target would be completed. Now, if you are using a different method, which is first target here and second target of reversal, the exit would have been at this level. one, let's call it 1.5, so one tick below the first reversal right there, which is 10 ticks. No, it's in this one is the full reversal 40 ticks. Okay, so 42 ticks is when you exit the trade, which is that value over there. So you have one target, and the second target, if you triggered it before, that would be right there at 400. But then you can trigger it on the if you have a runner instead of a second target, then the second target could have gone right here, so which is higher than this value right there. Okay, so let's go back, and now what I'm playing with the positives because the stack the stack Renko, it's above it's green at this point, right? So it came back down, made a cross. We're in the no definition zone, so there's no trend. And here you have to think again what's going on. There's one green candle right here, one, and the first one is kind of tight. It's up to you if you want to take the risk, but this one could be a good one. The this indicator here, this smooth 50, it's moving to the upside, so that one is a good signal that the momentum can continue, and it actually failed right there. So you would have a small loss. It moved really well for the 1 2 3 4. Oh, hold on, probably that one met target and then came back. If not, then it was going to be a small loss right there. Now time to be so the moving averages are coming back down right there, and you have an entry right there. Now you have some support, and then the smooth 50 is moving to the upside as well. So if you see in this area here, where is it? In the left side, I apologize for this. Sometimes the chart gets a little bit confused in here, and also I'm sure that this is the okay. Here we were. So we were here. So in here we are. We were thinking, okay, so there's a congestion area here. We tried this one, it failed. Moved 5 and then came back, so probably break even or maybe one target. Then it came up and then failed on this one, and then I would say that this we are in the choppy zone still. So this one is a risky entry, but it's a valid one. So you see that you have lower highs and lower lows. So you have this high, a lower high, and a lower high, and then you have a higher low with respect to this one, and then you have a lower low, and then this one, one candle to the upside and then coming back. It's more probably not saying that much. It's not actually a pivot, so it's a continuation. So this one could be a good entry to take. and then sure enough it came all the way back down. Then another one that came here, this one is a week out of the 18, and then came back and then stopped you out. Only 4 candles down. Then you have 2, and then you have a re-entry here, another week out of the moving average. And then what you see here is the previous low, right? So before that, you were also looking at coming back down. You have some resistance here, very similar low, but then you could have wait until this one was broken and then came back down, or maybe this one, or take this one here. So came back down, up, down, and then up again, 2 candles to the, or 2 bricks to the upside, and then you have that one as a target. So this one would have been one target out, and then broke the previous low and came back up. So look below and fail, and then came back up. So then you have a double bottom here, and then you have momentum. The momentum is coming back up. You have a higher low right here in this area. So that one could be a bullish counter trend trade. I don't take it. It's not my preference. So there's now consolidation. 3 bricks up, 3 bricks down, 3 bricks up, 2 bricks down, and then a higher low right here with respect to this one. There's a double bottom right here. So could be a change of or a change of trend on this one, but it's still in consolidation, and we are with a stack Renko in red. So we are not allowed to take this one if you are not trading counter trend. However, look at what happened here. It's actually moving nicely to the upside, and then really nice move. Now you have here 1 breakdown still now, and you are above the cloud, and then you have that it's not really again a pivot because it's only 1 candle or 1 brick and then reverse, so could be interpreted as a continuation. A little bit riskier to enter it there. For some reason I have 1144 there. Most likely is because of volume. And you know, this one here, this volume indicator, I'm going to remove it because I don't really use it after I define if we are in a downtrend or in a volume zone. So I'm going to put not visible and apply it. Okay, so let's continue with this. So this one here is a continuation, already moved several candles to the upside. You know, it really takes a long time for that indicator to load. It's not really good. Anyways, here we have another bounce. This one is a lower low with respect to this one, but remember, this one is not a pivot. This one is actually a pivot, so we can consider this one a higher high, a higher low with respect to this one. So that one would be for me a good entry right there. And then see the momentum right here is good. Now, what is the target on this one? This line right here or this line right here. So these are momentum areas. We are still in the choppy zone within the area that I found. But I think that it could be a good entry, especially because, well, this one is a week out of the 34, also a week out of the cloud, and also a week out of the smooth 50. Okay, so let's see if that one is a successful trade. Yes, it is. So it goes here to 9, and remember the first target is at 5. The second one was a break even. This one here is a continuation, and then came back down. This is a pivot here, and then pivot out of the 34 and 8, actually more of an 18 bounce. Another target met right there. Remember, if you see a 6, then there's a target met. This one here, it's a little bit too close to resistance here. Let's see. Wow, good momentum reset right there. So this one would have been a good entry as well. Let's see if it works. One reversal right there, so out. This one, it would be maximum loss, probably not maximum, probably 246, probably about $100 down. And then this one here is a continuation, so you can re-enter after one. You can re-enter it right there. So that one there is and then you have a red line along with two greens in the other side. So you can tell that this one would have been a good entry as well. This one is a re-entry off of this one. So there you go. You get to 5. Maybe this one is a scratch or a little loss, probably about $40 on that one. Yeah, $40 on that one, 40, maybe $50. Then came back down. You have a higher highs and similar highs actually. So that one failed, came back down, and then you're in a range now. So 9:39. This one is 9 minutes after the market opens. So we are talking about very heavy and fast trade right here. So when you start seeing like things like that, it's better to wait and see if it goes out of this zone here. You are actually playing with fire if you are within this volume range right there, and tops and bottom from the overnight. So at this point I was still thinking, okay, it's going to be a choppy market. Now you have a break right there. And there's a reversal right there. This one is actually a pivot at 9:45. Market made a good reversal. That one was a good entry. So you take that one, and then you would be rewarded very in a very good way. So here, let's move here to see how many. Look at that. 3 targets according to this tool. If to be realistic, this would be 1 target and a runner. The runner would have been $600, and the first target would have been 200. So 6 and 2, $800. Maybe a little bit less. Yeah. That would be probably fine. Then you have another one here. This one is actually a pivot. It's already setting up the momentum is high, but however, you see in here that there is a move to the downside. Momentum is extended already. You are here moving nicely to the upside. It's 9:45. This one makes sense. It's very fast moving to the upside, so you have to be fast on this trade, So then that one moved to, in about 1 minute, it moved from this low all the way to this high. But in this one, you can probably have caught this one here. So that one would be one, and then this one, if you were fast, you would probably be able to put. I'm gonna put here. You would probably have been able to put a sell stop limit. Submitted. I cannot do it. We are after hours. So you probably could be doing this one up here and then move it right on the break on this one, or above the one right there. Thinking of this week out of the 20 uh, 18. Then, too close to a resistance here, and then obviously the market was feeling that resistance and came back down. And now you have a short in that area here. Momentum is within the 25. You have a short right there. This one is 48. So that one would have been a good entry right there. Maybe not that fast. 1 minute. Yeah, probably not that fast. You could have probably taken it 1 minute. You have to see how it behaves here in the resistance. This one is not actually a pivot, but a good a change of color in this indicator right here. So that one would have been a good trade. Now this one here is a channel, very notorious channel. So we need to wait and see if this one is going to break to the upside or the downside. And then in the short term, this one could have, it has a lot of hints that it could break to the downside. Because of it's coming from the highs, so I would expect that it's coming down, up, but then you need to adapt yourself, right? So what you can do is to identify this channel right there, kind of, right? I'm gonna put a line right here. Actually, there's double tops and double tops, and then in the downside you have this value here that if it breaks down here, it's going to go to the downside. So let's see what it does. Didn't break right here, and it started to move to the upside. Tricky, huh? And then here you have you could have a trade at this level right here when it breaks that high. And if that happens, then you're trusting that this one is going to continue to the upside. Okay, so you're in. You could be in right here, breaking out of this channel, and then again 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have one target off. Okay, and then second one a break even, came back down and started to chop once again. So this one here could have been an entry, but it would fail, probably $100 down. And then this one here is another entry. This one is more trusted than this one here. Why? Because this one is a week out of the 34 right here, and this one is a week out of the 18 with momentum already above 25. And then here you do have a momentum reset and then moving to the upside again. And this one here is a nice $200 trade. Second target, another 400, so around $600 trade on this one. Okay, so 10 a.m. guys, I'm not gonna continue, but you get the idea, right? That is probably a good analysis of what happened in 15 minutes, in 30 minutes of the trade. And then now I'm gonna move here a little bit farther, because this one here is a sell area. So the market over this area here is oversold, and I'm gonna use another tool. Let me delete this one here, and I'm gonna use another tool that is this one here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is that from the middle of this from the middle of this, and probably I could do it in the overnight. No, I'm gonna do it right here. Okay, there's also a possibility of here coming up, down. I'm gonna do it from here and there, and then come back there. Okay, and we are going to put some levels of interest for trading, right? So now I'm looking for 100% right here, okay? And then so which is a measured move from here to there, and then price came back down, and then I would look for another move to this 100 area right there, okay? So that would be another area of interest, and I can continue buying bounces out of the 34, or even the 50, the simple moving average 50, all the way up. Okay, so and understanding that there's gonna be some losses as well, and so I have to recognize that what is happening here, right? So there is a failed entry right there. If I took that one, market is started to, and there's another tool right here, guys. I hope that you are taking advantage of this. So this one here is, look at this. Okay, this one is a bull flag. So you go there, you touch a high, then start making a lower high, lower lows in between this channel here. Then you have a wick out of the simple out of the cloud right here, and then you have the resistance of this trend line moving down in an uptrend would be another entry. So this one here, number one right there, let me open this a little bit more, and so you can see better. That one there would be a valid entry as well. So because it's moving up, and also this one here, but that one really failed. The number one is not above. You would have taken it above the in the break. You would have taken it in the break, but in the second one, right, in the second break. But if you take this one here, which is an up, down, up, and then you take that one, this one is a much nicer. You have a reset of momentum going back up, so that one would have been a really good entry. Sure enough, you have one target right there at 6. Came back down, and you are in the sell zone. Remember, you are in the sell zone here. So this one, this area is looking for reversal patterns, but I haven't seen one yet. So the market is very strong at 10 a.m. And then if you see the market already made a move, let's look at the 30 minutes chart right there. So here you do have a top of this value right here. Remember, we are looking for that 100. Okay, where we went, I have to be careful with this. Okay, so let's go back. Moving to the upside still, going up, going down, up. This one double top here. That one would have been a good entry. That one there. This one here as well, good entry. 34, in between the 34 and the 18. This one is definitely a 34. All the moving averages are expanding, but then you have a move to the upside right there. So that one is good. And I'm gonna move forward. We're in a very critical area right here. Moving down, so this area was rejected, coming down, and you have a red candle in the 30 minutes. So moving back down actually. So no green trades or bullish trades right here. The direction of the candle on the 30 minutes is it's bearish, so not taking it. It's a counter trend. You could have taken a couple of them here. It's not probably that recommended because, well, we are looking for the 30 minutes to go to the 50 SMA. Then moving back up. Keep moving down. And I'm gonna move this one a little bit faster. Wanted to show you something that happened. Some latency. There you go. Okay. Now it started to move up again, very bullish. That this move was very bullish, and then we are in the upper side in here. We met the 100 extension right here. See that one there? That was the price that was the target. And now moving in the red zone, lunch, and then at 1 started to threaten the upper side of this oversold area, and went from here. What can happen is that the market really can move to the upside. It has moved already a significant amount, but then it can continue to go down. If you see the 30 minutes in lunch, what happened here, right here, is that there was a bull flag right there. Touch the 50 SMA, and then that one there was a perfect entry moving to the upside in the 30 minutes. Then came back down. Oh, we saw that one already, yes. And then came back up to finally, in a choppy mode, go and explode to the upside. So this one here at 230 was actually a very bullish move, just a move away from this oversold area to the upside. So, and then the market closed. So very bullish. All right, so that is the analysis for Friday. I hope you like the video, and thank you so much for watching.